He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. I used to soften every answer, leave the plain truth on my tongue, learn to laugh a little quieter when another pride came undone. Then he met me speaking freely, never asked me to explain, said the woman standing here is the woman I want to stay. He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small. When the chance I'd waited years for asked more courage than I had, I was ready for resentment, for the distance in a man. But he said, I know you earned this, and I know what you can do. Don't you turn yourself down, darling, just to keep me close to you. He never needed me to be small to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small. A good man isn't measured by how much control he keeps. He can stand beside a strong heart without feeling incomplete. He was proud to watch me growing, never made my gain his fall. And the more I became myself, the more he loved it all. He never needed me to be small, never asked me to dim at all. When the whole world heard my voice, he was the first one standing proud. Love can hold two people equal without taking from either one. He never needed me to be small. He loved me best when I was all of me. never said, choose me. He said, choose who you are. I ain't as lost as I look. I just take the long way home. Folks keep asking if I'm lonely, like loneliness is new, like I didn't learn to carry what I couldn't make it through. I still laugh at the right times, I still sing when music plays, but I don't give my whole heart to every passing face. I ain't as lost as I look. I just take the long way home. Some roads teach a woman how to stand up on her own. I don't need saving tonight, I don't need your worried eyes. I ain't as lost as I look. I'm just learning how to rise. I have loved the kind of man who could make a promise shine, then leave it in the dark and swear the fault was mine. I have cried until the crying had no water left to give, then woke up one morning knowing I still had a life to live. I've been low, but I ain't gone. I ain't as lost as I look. I just take the long way home. Some roads teach a woman how to stand up on her own. I don't need saving tonight, I don't need your worried eyes. I ain't as lost as I look. I'm just learning how to rise. There's a grace in walking slower, there's a strength in letting be. There's a woman in my mirror who finally looks like me. I ain't as lost as I look. I just took the harder road, had to lose what I was holding to find what I could hold. I can bless the pain behind me, I can leave it where it lies. I ain't as lost as I look. I'm just learning how to rise. No, I ain't as lost as I look. I'm just taking a long way home.
told you there would always be a part of me that missed him. Some days his name might reach my lips before I even knew. I said my heart had known a love that death could never cheapen. You never looked away from me or asked me to choose. You never asked me to forget him, never made the past compete. You let his name be spoken and still made room for you and me. You never tried to take his place or change what he had meant. You never asked me to forget him. You just loved me as I am. The first time that I laughed with you, I felt the old guilt rising, like joy had somehow turned against the vows I once had made. You said the man who loved you helped make the woman here before me. I would never ask you to become less than what he gave. You never asked me to forget him, never treated grief like shame. You understood remembering and moving on ain't quite the same. There was patience in your kindness, there was courage in your hands. You never asked me to forget him. You just love me as I am. A heart can hold a memory and still have love to give. The past is not a promise that the present cannot live. You taught me loving once before, didn't make this love untrue. I didn't have to lose him twice to make a place for you. You never asked me to forget him. Now I don't ask myself to choose. I can honor what has ended and be grateful I found you. You never came to take a place that no one else could fill. You came and stood beside me and loved the woman living still. You never replaced him. You became the love beside his memory.
got sick, the bills came hard and fast. Her husband took what work he found, but every week fell short. Nobody there had money they could easily give away. Still, one by one, the people came and found another way. Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing. A little time, a little hope, a way to keep love coming. We weren't rich, but when they needed us, we gave what we could spare. Everybody brought something, and somehow there was enough there.
Some watched the younger children, some covered hours at work. Some gave 5, some gave 50, some just stayed when days got worse.
No one asked to owe them, no one kept a written score.
They only saw a family that shouldn't hurt alone.
Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing.
A little strength, a steady word,
a way to keep hope coming. We weren't rich, but when they needed us,
we gave what we could spare.
Everybody brought something,
and somehow there was enough there.
One woman said, I wish that I could give you more.
Annie held her close and answered, you already came.
That's more than before. Years later, when another name was spoken with concern,
Annie was the first one asking,
what can we do in turn?
Kindness never stays in one place, it travels where it's needed.
What was given to one family became a town believing.
Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing.
A little faith, a willing heart,
a way to keep love coming. We weren't rich, but we had enough
when every hand was shared.
Everybody brought something,
and love made up the rest.
Nobody had everything,
but everybody had something.
We counted every penny, but we never felt poor.
You could make a little nothing feel like something more. I had holes in my pockets, you had dreams in your eyes, and somehow all our hard days still felt soft at night. People talked about leaving, people talked about more, but we found our kind of heaven in what they all ignored. No shining kind of promise, no silver on our hands, just two hearts making music only we could understand. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. In every quiet blessing, in every little trust, the world can call it nothing, but it was more than enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. I've seen folks with fortunes still lonely in their skin, seen houses full of everything with no peace living in. Now I know what I had then was the rarest kind of gold, a heart that never measured me by what I could hold. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. In every quiet blessing, in every little trust, the world can call it nothing, but it was more than enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. Maybe youth don't know its treasure till the years have turned it loose. Maybe memory gets sweeter when it finally tells the truth. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. Before the roads got wider, before we changed too much, I have lived with more since then, but never felt that kind of enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. No, we didn't have much, but Lord, love looked rich on us.
She called me with your story, and I heard my own. She knew the word you gave her, I knew everyone by heart. Same careful little promises, same practiced way you'd start. She thought that I was over, you told me she was gone. We had both been trusting someone who had lied to carry on. She wasn't my enemy, she was standing in your life, holding half the same confusion I had carried all that time. You may have put us on two sides, but the truth was plain to see. She wasn't my enemy, you were lying to us both. We met without accusing, there was nothing left to prove. She told me when you older when you moved. Neither one had taken something that the other one could claim. We had both been sold forever by a man who changed its name. She wasn't my enemy. She was another heart you used. I could have spent my anger on the woman I could see, but she didn't make those promises, and she never lied to me. You counted on our jealousy to keep your hands unseen, but women sharing honest truth can end what lies begin. She wasn't my enemy. She was proof I wasn't blind. But we left your lie behind. She wasn't my enemy. She was another heart you lied to. I wished her well. She wished me peace, and both of us walked away from
I had a way of answering before the question reached my ears. I'm alright, just tired. Worked for nearly 20 years. Then one day she looked straight through me and would not let it pass. I said, I don't know what is wrong, but I can't keep living like this. The hardest word I ever said was help. I had said I'm fine 1,000 times and fooled everybody else, but the truth did not make me weaker. It gave me back myself. The hardest word I ever said was help. My brother listened without fixing. My wife stayed close and calm. I learned a mind can wear down same as any working on. Some days still came heavy, but they didn't come unnamed. And every truth I finally spoke took something from their weight. The hardest word I ever said was help. I had carried pride so long, I thought it was my strength. But the truth did not disgrace me or make me something less. The hardest word I ever said was help. I used to think a man stayed strong by hiding what he felt. Now I know courage sometimes means reaching past yourself. No one took my pride away.
No one called me weak. They simply gave me somewhere safe to say what I could not speak. The hardest word I ever said was help. It brought me back to those I love and back inside myself. I did not lose the man I was. I finally knew him well. The hardest word I ever said was help. I said it once, almost in a whisper. Now I say it without shame. Help. Help.
I used to think a racing heart meant somebody must be right. Mistook never knowing where I stood for something worth the fight. I called confusion passion, called attention being seen. Then I met a man whose love didn't have to make a scene. I used to call it boring when a man did what he'd say. Now I call it peace of mind when love feels the same each day. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. He calls when he says he will, and listens all the way. Never makes me earn affection by guessing what he'll say. At first I kept on waiting for the trouble to begin. Then one day I caught myself at ease inside my skin. You lose yourself to keep. I don't miss the grand apologies that followed every scene. Give me someone kind and private, as he is when folks can see. I used to call it boring, now I know what lasting means. It's a love that doesn't vanish when the living isn't easy. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. Yes, after all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me.
said a good man chose me well. You were patient, you were faithful, there was nothing bad to tell. But whenever we said forever, something in me pulled away. I kept hoping love would deepen if I only made it stay. No one had to be the villain for the truth to still be true. I said yes because I loved you, and because I feared the no, feared the loneliness that followed, feared the pain of letting go. But a promise made from kindness still can turn unkind with time. You deserved a woman certain, not a heart as split as mine. You deserved a truer yes than the one I said afraid, not a vow from someone grateful for the love a good man gave. Leaving hurt you, staying would have made a liar out of me. You deserved a truer yes, so I gave you honesty. You went quiet when I told you. Pain moved slowly through your face. There was no relief between us, only truth we had to face. I almost wished you'd hate me, so the ending might feel clean. But you carried hurt with honor and let sorrow simply be. A good man can be wrong for you and still deserve your care. Sometimes love means ending before resentment settles there. I could have kept the promise and betrayed it every day. The cruelest kind of leaving would have been the choice to stay. You deserved a truer yes, and a love that didn't strain to become what it was never, just because you bore no blame. I will always grieve the hurting, but I won't regret the truth. You deserved a truer yes, and I couldn't give it to you. The hardest words were, I can't, before we ever said I do. But the crueler lie would have been to say it without meaning it.
I grew up where anger ended every argument at night. She grew up learning silence was the safest way to hide.
When we promised we'd do better, we had no perfect plan.
Just two people tired of carrying what neither understood back then. We didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down. Not the fear behind the silence,
not the anger handed round.
we made mistakes, we raised our voices,
Then we owned it, turned around.
we didn't give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
when our boy came home in trouble, I heard my father in my tone. Every word already sharpened, every judgment fully formed.
Then I saw him brace against me like I had so long ago.
So I lowered my voice and told him, tell me what I need to know. That was how the old hurt ended. Not forever, just that day. We didn't give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
not the fear behind the silence,
not the anger handed round.
we made mistakes, we raised our voices,
then we owned it, turned around.
we didn't give them everything,
but we didn't pass it down.
Our daughter speaks her mind now, without watching how we'll take it.
She knows love can hear the truth without demanding she erase it.
They have seen us lose our patience. They heard us both say I was wrong.
Maybe that is what will teach them, that a good love can repair.
Blood can carry eyes and laughter,
but it doesn't choose the end.
what was broken in our parents
didn't have to reach our kids.
We can love the ones who raised us
and still change what love becomes.
We can honor where we
Started without repeating where we're from.
We didn't give them everything, no family ever can,
but they never had to earn our love
by being less than who they are.
We said sorry, changed our ways,
and kept choosing better ground.
We didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down.
They may never know the weight we stopped,
and that's the finest part.
You didn't slam the ending, you didn't curse my name. You only grew more distant, like a candle losing flame. I kept waiting for the thunder, for the words that cut in two. But the hardest kind of leaving was the quiet kind from you. I wish I'd seen it sooner, I wish I'd known the signs. Love can still be standing while it's already saying goodbye. A heart can leave quiet before the hands let go. It can smile across the silence while the truth moves soft and slow. No broken glass, no warning, no storm across the sky. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. I remember how you answered with a kindness almost cold, like you didn't want to hurt me, but you couldn't come back whole. There are tears that never gather. There are prayers that make no sound. There are people still beside you who are nowhere to be found. A heart can leave quiet before the hands let go. It can smile across the silence while the truth moves soft and slow. No broken glass, no warning, no storm across the sky. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. Now I don't call you cruel, and I don't call me blind. We were just two fading voices falling out of time. A heart can leave quiet and still leave marks behind. Not the kind the world can witness, just the kind that change a life. I've learned the sound of ending ain't always loud enough to cry. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. You were gone so gently, I almost called it love.
They kept asking when the baby would be coming into view. We kept smiling through the question, like we always tried to do. We had names we never spoken, little hopes we held inside. Then one day, without a warning, we had nowhere left to hide. We lost the dream we pictured, but we never lost us too. Some grief doesn't need replacing, some pain needs room to stay. You never rushed me toward an answer or explained my tears away. When I blamed myself for failing, you said, love, that isn't true. Then you held me through I was scared would break us too. Two was still a family, even when our plans fell through. Love was never any smaller just because it held us two. We had whispered names to heaven, we had dreams we had to lose, but two was still a family, and I still had you. We became the ones who listened when a younger heart felt lost. We gave time without pretending it could pay back what it cost. There were children who would trust us, friends who knew that we would come. Love kept finding ways to leave us and return through everyone. We quit measuring our marriage by the life we couldn't raise. Stop believing empty longing meant our love had gone to waste. There are many ways to nurture, many ways a heart can give. What we lost became a sorrow, not the measure of how we lived. Two is still a family, not a second best design. We have made a life worth keeping, and a love that still feels mine. There are dreams that never found us, there are blessings that still do. Two was still a family, and I would still choose you. You took my hand and told me we are not what we were missing. We are us. I used to keep a record of every wrong I knew, held it like a reason to never start anew. But blame is heavy living, it takes more than it gives. A man can lose his freedom in the hurt he won't forgive. So I laid down being right and picked up being free. I keep a little grace where I used to keep the blame, a softer way of breathing when I hear an old name. I don't need to win every war my sorrow made. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. I have said the wrong thing, I have stayed too proud, I have let beneath the loud. Now I choose the kind of road, even when it bends. Some hearts only open when the fighting ends. I keep a little grace where I used to keep the blame, a softer way of breathing when I hear an old name. I don't need to win every war my sorrow made. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. If mercy ever found me when I was hard to hold, then who am I to close my hands on someone else's soul? I keep a little grace for the man I used to be, for the ones I could not love right, for the ones who still love me. I don't need to carry every debt my heart has paid. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. There was a time they knew my name before I reached the song. I mistook a crowd that wanted me for proof that I belonged. Then the calls grew few and farther, and the cheering faded off. You were there before they loved me. You stayed after the applause. You stayed after the applause when the last one more was done, when the songs quit paying our way and the phone quit ringing on. You never missed the man they cheered. You just loved the man I was. Everybody loved the music. You stayed after the applause. I blame the change in business, blame the singers coming through. Some nights I blame the honest face that looked at me like you. You never fed my bitterness or told me I was right. You said sing because you mean it, not because they know your name. The crowd had loved a moment. You had to love me all along. I thought losing all those strangers meant I'd lost the best of me. You said crowds can leave a singer, they don't decide if he can sing. So I learned to trust the silence and the truth inside a song. One faithful heart was worth more than 1,000 singing Now I sing without pretending I have something left to prove. Every word comes out more honest than the song's fame hurried through. I spent years chasing voices that forgot me when they could. The one who stayed when all went still was the one who understood. Everybody loved the music. You love the man because you were there before the cheering, and you stayed after the applause.
I said sorry till the word couldn't carry what I'd done. I thought tears would prove I meant it. Thought regret could make things right, like hurting when you lost me could erase that faithless night. But sorrow centered on myself was just another selfish act. You were living with the damage. I was begging for you back. You don't owe me one more hearing. You don't owe me one more chance. I owe you better than sorry, better than promises made scared. I owe you the man I should have been, when you still believed I cared. So I won't beg you to forgive me or ask your heart to turn around. I owe you better than sorry, whether you are here or not. I used to think that feeling guilty meant that I had finally changed, but pain that only circles me won't ease the hurt I gave. Now I tell the truth in little things when lying would be kind. I keep my word when no one sees and face what once I'd hide. Change ain't what I promise, it's what I choose when no one's watching. Maybe someday someone trusts me, maybe no one ever will, but I won't use a better future to pretend I never failed. I cannot give your peace back or return the faith you spent. All I can do is live the truth my apology should have meant. I owe you better than sorry, a life that doesn't hide.
chance. I owe you a changed man.
I thought love needed grander things than showing up on time. Kept trying to impress her while I missed the warning signs. She never wanted perfect, never asked me to be rich. She only wanted all of me, not whatever I had left. I called her expectations high till I heard how small they were. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. When she quit asking questions, I thought we'd found our peace. I didn't know that quiet meant her heart had ceased to reach. Then she said, I'm not leaving, but I can't live half loved. That one honest sentence did what shouting never could. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. To hear, I say what I appreciate while she is standing near. Love ain't kept by guessing what tomorrow might forgive. It lives in daily choices to be present while you live. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. Now I give her my attention, not the leftovers of me. She never needed changing, I just needed eyes to see. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She laughs when I admit it, says you're learning, finally.
For years I told it simple. You got tired and walked away. I was faithful, I was working, you had nothing left to say. That version made me innocent and made you cold and cruel. But time has made me honest about the things I wouldn't do. I called silence, keeping peace. You called it being alone. You weren't the whole reason we ran out of time.
I can tell it like a heartbreak,
but half the story
was mine.
You reached until you couldn't.
I watched the distance climb.
You weren't the whole reason.
Half the story was mine.
I was there without being present. Heard your words but missed the need. Made a living for our future, while our present learned to leave.
Every time you asked for closeness, I said, can this wait a while? Then I blamed you for the ending when you finally stopped trying.
You weren't the whole reason we ran out of time.
I can tell it like a heartbreak,
but half the story
was mine.
You reached until you couldn't.
I watched the distance climb.
You weren't the whole reason.
Half the story was mine.
I don't say this to win you or reopen what is closed. Some apologies come too late, but still deserve to be told.
I hope the man beside you gives the care I left behind.
And I hope I never love again
with half a heart and half a mind.
You weren't the whole reason
we couldn't make it right.
you carried more than your share,
while I kept mine out of sight.
I won't rewrite the ending
just to save this pride of mine. You weren't the whole reason. Half the story was mine.
I lost you when I stopped listening,
long before you said goodbye. Some endings don't enemies. Some goodbyes don't need a war. We couldn't keep on living the way we had before, but we kept our boy from carrying what belonged to me and you. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. We had said enough to wound us, and too little that could heal. By the time we stopped pretending, there was nothing left to build. But you never used his birthday as a chance to settle scores, and I never made him choose which one of us he loved more. We couldn't save the marriage, but we could still save him. When he asked why things were changing, we told him plain and true. We stopped being good together, but we'll still be good to you. He could speak your name around me without watching how I take it. He never had to split his heart to give us both a place in it. Some endings don't need enemies. Some goodbyes don't need a war. We couldn't keep on living the way we had before, but we kept our boy from carrying what belonged to me and you. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. I used to think forgiveness meant the past was somehow right. Now I know it sometimes means you don't pass the hurt along. We let the blame end with us, though the marriage had to end. And slowly we became two decent people again. Some endings don't need enemies. Some love can change its name. We couldn't give him one life, but we gave him one safe place. He grew up never doubting that our love for him was true. Some endings don't need enemies. When love has one more job to do. He never had to choose us. We chose him.
Kindness had the last word. After all I could not say, it did not make me perfect, it only showed the way. I was hard, I was hurting, I was slow to understand, but kindness had the last word and made me a better man. I used to hold my sorrow like it made me strong, kept a wall around my heart and wondered what went wrong. I called my pride protection, I called my silence peace, till every love I pushed away left something lost in me. Then grace came soft and steady, not asking me to win. Kindness had the last word after all I could not say. It did not make me perfect, it only showed the way. I was hard, I was hurting, I was slow to understand, but kindness had the last word and made me a better man. Now I speak a little warmer, now I listen when it hurts. I do not turn a tender heart into a lesson learned. If someone needs forgiveness, I know what that can mean. I have been the one who broke and still was called clean. No, I cannot change the old days or take back every wrong, but I can leave more mercy in every life I touch from now on. Kindness had the last word when the blame had lost its place. It found the tired part of me and covered it with grace. I was hard, I was hurting, now I finally understand. Kindness had the last word and made me a better man. Kindness had the last word and made me a better man. I came back smaller than I left, with less to brag about. All the miles I thought would save me only wore my spirit down. Mama didn't ask what broke me, didn't ask where I had been. She just held me like the old days, till I felt like hers again. Home forgave me first, before I knew I needed grace, before I found the words for sorry. Tears were already on her face. I thought I had to earn it, I thought love kept score with hurt, but I was still my mother's child, and home forgave me first. I had spent my years pretending I was made of heart or stone, but a man can look like iron and still be tired to the bone. There are roads that make you wiser. There are dreams that make you pay. There are nights you miss the simple things you once threw away. Home forgave me first, before I knew I needed grace, before I found the words for sorry. Tears were already on her face. I thought I had to earn it. I thought love kept score with hers, but I was still my mother's child, and home forgave me first. Pride can keep a young man moving till he don't know what he's lost. But the sweetest kind of shelter never asks him what it cost. Home forgave me first, when I couldn't forgive me, when I stood there worn and empty from the man I tried to be. Now I don't call it weakness when a heart knows where to turn. Some lessons wait in silence till the lost come back to learn. Home forgave me first, before I knew my worth. I came back smaller than I left, but loved bigger than I deserved.
You make the quiet mean something. You make the silence feel kind. I used to fill the empty with words I did not need. I used to chase the distance like it had a place for me. Then you came in softly, not asking me to change. You only stood beside me till my heart could speak again. You make the quiet mean something. You make the simple feel true. I don't need the whole world singing when I am close to you. You make the quiet mean something, a peace I understand. Love does not have to thunder to hold a tired man. There is no perfect story, no shining line to prove. Just the way your patience lets my restless spirit move. I have been hard to hold, I have been slow to learn, but you never made my sorrow feel like something should earn. You make the quiet mean something. You make the simple feel true. I don't need the whole world singing when I am close to you. You make the quiet mean something, a peace I understand. Love does not have to thunder to hold a tired man. If I grow old beside you, let my heart stay this clear. Not louder, not greater, just grateful you are near. You make the quiet mean something. You make the years feel light. You turn an ordinary moment into something I can't write. You make the quiet mean something, a grace I can't command. Love does not have to thunder to hold a tired man. You make the quiet mean something, and I can rest inside that.
We ain't good at staying mad. We can try, but it don't last. You start smiling, I start folding. There goes all that righteous wrath.
Love ain't always sweet and easy. Sometimes wrong meets stubborn pride.
We ain't good at staying mad, but we're getting good at making right.
You go quiet when you're cornered. I get louder when I'm scared. We both know the quickest words are the ones that ain't quite fair.
You say, darling, let me finish. I say, you've said enough. Then 5 minutes after leaving, I remember we're in love. She can win with one raised eyebrow. I can lose by saying, calm down. 20 years have taught me that's the fastest way to drown. I may need a little distance, she may need the truth right then, but neither one can hold a grudge past 10:30.
We ain't good at staying mad. We can try, but it don't last.
One says sorry, one says me too, and the worst is in the past.
Love ain't never been perfection. It's two hearts that still come back.
We ain't good at staying mad, and we're mighty proud of that. Remember every time.
You still leave before I'm finished.
You still follow close behind.
We may never master arguing,
but we know what love requires.
Put the pride down before morning, and don't let anger tend the fire.
We ain't good at staying mad.
Thank the Lord it never lasts.
We have learned a little mercy
From the troubles that have passed.
We may bend each other's patience,
But we never break the tie.
we ain't good at staying mad. We're too good at making right.
You still think you were right?
Mostly.
Come here. I used to count the hours till I could leave myself. One drink became an answer, then the answer took everything else. My promises grew lighter, my family's trust wore thin. I woke up tired of meeting the man that I had been. I don't count what I gave up, I count what came back. The first week moved like winter, every minute had its say. I learned to make one promise and keep it for one day. Then I made another morning, then a month without a lie. Trust didn't rush to meet me, it waited while I tried. I count what came back, my word began to carry weight. My wife could sleep in peace again, my girl ran to me straight. I found the man I thought I'd bury under every broken act. I don't count what I gave up, I count what came back. My daughter stopped going quiet whenever I walked in. My wife quit reading every look to see which man I'd been. No one called me perfect, they just saw that I would stay. And every ordinary promise put another piece in place. Grace never asked for speeches, it asked me to be there, to tell the truth in little things and carry my own share. I thought getting sober meant a life of going without, till everything I nearly lost started coming back around. I count what came back, a promise that could stand. My daughter's easy laughter, my wife's unguarded hand, the right to face the people gave up, I count what came back. When the doctor chose his words, I heard only what might not be. Every future I had pictured started changing shape in me. I spent months chasing milestones, counting what he hadn't done, till I saw how all that measuring made me miss my own sweet son. He never needed fixing, he needed me to see. He wasn't less than anyone, or lost inside a dream. I kept asking him to change, while he loved me as I was. He never needed fixing, I had to change the way I loved. He never speaks to fill the silence, never laughs unless it's true. He remembers every kindness and knows when someone's hurting too. When his sister starts to worry, he will sit and wait with her. There are things no one has taught him that his heart already learned. The world kept asking what was missing, he kept showing us what was there. Someone asked me if I wished he had turned out more like me. I looked over at him smiling, without trying to compete. I said no, I spent too many years wanting someone he was not. Now I thank the Lord I know him for exactly who I've got. I thought fatherhood meant shaping who a child was meant to be. Now I know it means protecting, room enough for them to breathe. Love is not a set of measures or a race that must be won. It is meeting who stands before you and being worthy of their trust. He never needed fixing, he only needed room to grow. Needed people who would listen when his words came soft and slow. Now I don't ask him to be different, I ask the world to make room. He never needed fixing, he was whole before I knew. I spent years trying to teach him. He taught me how to see.
My father left school early when his family needed help. He could count a week of wages, but kept certain things to himself. Whenever words were handed to him, he would pass them on to me. Say, read that part out loud, son, like it came naturally. I knew the words, he knew the world. He could hear fear beneath anger, see when pride had made a fool. Knew the loudest man among us wasn't always standing true. He never spoke in polished phrases, never dressed the truth up grand, but you knew his word was solid when he offered you his hand. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew who'd keep a promise by the way they chose to stand. He knew when to hold his temper, when to give what little he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I was grown before I noticed all the shame he carried still. How some people talked down to him just to show the things they knew. He never answered with resentment, never let them see him bend. He just judged them by their kindness and went back to work again. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew fine words could hide a liar, and plain truth could gently stand. He knew character ain't measured by the schooling someone had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. School taught me how to read words. He taught me how to see the difference between clever talk and quiet honesty. A person ain't the things they missed or what they never learned. A life is written in the good that other people learn. He couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. Knew respect was something given, not demanded by command. Now whenever judgment finds me, I remember what he had. My father couldn't read a page, but he could read a man. I read the words they wrote for him. He wrote the man I